Shalom, shalom. First, giving all honor and glory to YAHAWAH. What's going on, Israel? Shout out to our Knights. I was just sitting here and I was thinking, I was actually watching a video that we just got done doing, and I was meditating. And I was thinking about the stuff being said, and something came to my mind. It was something profound. A young brother said, he was like, our people got to the point to where, they just thought that they could just constantly sacrifice with this blood and not get right. And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, everything works in a 360-degree pattern. And I'm like, for every physical sense, there's a spiritual sense. And when I really started thinking about what the young brother said, like a light bulb came on in my head. And I'm looking around today, and then I go to this scripture right here. Now, this right here, man, you tell me this is wild. Okay, this is Jeremiah 11, verse number 9. It says, Yahweh said to me, a conspiracy can be found amongst the people of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem. They have reverted to the sins of their forefathers, the earlier ones, who refused to listen to my words, and they followed the gods of others to worship them. The house of Yasha'al and the house of Judah have upbraided my covenant that I sealed with their forefathers. And I'm sitting and I'm thinking, I'm like, wait. I'm like, what's going on today in the spirit? But what's going on in the physical sense that matches up? Because it's like the young brother said, we had got to the point to where we could just we made it a blood thing. And I got to thinking, I'm like, wait, are people doing that today with this JC? Like, he's literally, in fact, you know what, let's get it. I'm gonna tell you what this dude is. Let's get it. It's gonna be, man. Oh man, wow. Because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking on it, and I'm like, he's spiritually the same entity that had us believing it was just about blood. And we had got to the point to where we wasn't following what Yahweh wanted. And I'm really just sitting there thinking about it, and I'm like, back then, we went off with other gods, but it was a blood thing. We had turned it into a blood thing. And I'm thinking now, our people have turned it into a blood thing. It's the same thing again. It's the JC is the blood thing from old, spiritually. Like, walk with me. Okay, walk with me. I think that's what's that, First Kings, what's that, First Kings 12:28, man. Like, literally, y'all, this the spirit, man. Like, the spirit got on me to do this because I was just sitting here meditating. That's going to be First Kings 12:28. First Kings 12:28. The king took counsel and he made two golden calves, and he said to the people, is it too far for you to go up to Yashar? These are your gods. These are your gods, Israel, who brought you up from the land of Egypt. So think about it. This same golden calf, that's JC. Because why? That's what's being taught today that is going to deliver our people. And he's the same spirit that has our people believing that it can just be a blood sacrifice. This is the same stuff that was happening of old. That's First Kings 12:28. And that's Jeroboam making the two golden calves. And he was commissioning that they're the ones who delivered them. So wait. So then I go back up into Jeremiah, and I'm looking at this stuff, and I'm like, wait. I'm sitting here, and I'm looking at this, and I'm like, wait. And that's Jeremiah 9. It says, Jeremiah 9:11. Who is the wise man who will understand this? Who is he whom the mouth of Yahweh speaks, that he may explain this? And I'm thinking, like I said, man, it's real odd that this dude JC is the same thing we just covered. Israel got to the point to where they thought it was about blood and they thought it was about sacrifice. And JC is the same thing. Like, it's just all back around again. And like I said, when the young brother said that, like it really like it clicked in my head for some reason, man. We was on the platform. And like I said, I'm just sitting here and I'm looking at it, and now when I look at that, hold on. Then I go, what was this? Jeremiah 23. No. Go back to Jeremiah 11. I'm sorry. Jeremiah 11. Because I'm thinking like, wait. Yeah. Yeah, Jeremiah 11, verse number 7. For I have repeatedly warned your forefathers on the day I brought them from the land of Egypt, and until this very day. Today, the same warning we've always had. Arising early and warning them, saying, listen to my voice. But they did not listen, and they did not incline their ear. And each man went after the vision of his evil heart, because why were all sinners? So I brought upon them all the words of this covenant. Dumb verses 14:52. And I had commanded them to fulfill, but they did not fulfill. Here you go. And I got to get this one again, because this is the same thing we're messing up on doing. Jeremiah 11:9. Yahweh said to me, a conspiracy can be found amongst the people of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem. They have reverted to the sins of their forefathers. That's the sins of our forefathers, this blood sacrifice. And it's just the same thing. Back over. And I'm going to go to Psalm 49. I'm going to go to Psalm 49:7. Psalm 49:7. Or both. It says, those who rely on their possessions, and they are boastful of their great wealth. Yet a man cannot redeem a brother. He cannot give his ransom to Elohim. I mean, come on, y'all. This is the sin of our forefathers. The sin of our forefathers was believing in this blood sacrifice and not just getting right. And this is what connects now. Now that connects back to Jeremiah again. But that goes back to what? That's Jeremiah 7. I just brought this out tonight. That's Jeremiah 7:3. Thus said Yahweh, Master Legions, Elohim and Yashal, improve your ways and your deeds, and I will call you to dwell in this place. Do not trust the false statements that say the sanctuary of Yahweh. They're talking about the church. The sanctuary of Yahweh, the sanctuary of Yahweh. Think about it. What's that today? The church. Only if you truly improve your ways and your deeds. It's no blood. They keep telling you, oh, it's going to go to church. Get the blood doctor. No, it's not blood. I'm going to stay right here in Jeremiah. Because what it seems like when I'm sitting here reading Jeremiah, like he's talking about today. It's not talking about that day. Like this is all future prophecy. And here it go, right here. Jeremiah 11:7. and 15 through 17. It says, "What has my beloved nation to do in my temple, while she, her great ones, carry out her evil schemes while the sacred flesh is passed away from you? When you do evil, only then do you rejoice. Yahweh has called your name a leafy olive tree, beautiful with shapely fruit. But now, amid the sound of a great commotion, he has set fire to it, and its branches were broken, us, broken as a people, broken as a nation. And Yahweh, master legions, the one who planted you and declared evil upon you because of the evil of the house of Israel and the house of Judah." Think about it, man. We ain't combined. They wasn't combined in Jeremiah's time. This is a future prophecy. This is us now. Most of us, being woke up. See, people are thinking it's all about being everybody moving and congregating to one land. No, it's everybody being woke up to knowing who you are. And we joining, we joining online, joining in these chats from all over the world. I'm gonna read that again. Really think about it, because remember the prophecy Jeremiah 3 and 18 is the nations have to come back together. So think about what he's saying. This is chapter 11, verse 17. "And Yahweh, master legions, the one whom planted you, has declared evil upon you because of the evil of the house of Israel and the house of Judah, which they committed in order to anger me by sacrificing to Baal." It's the same shit all over again. But the whole thing is, he's talking about today. We're committing the same sin our forefathers did with the two golden calves, the blood sacrifice, the thinking that Jake is being taught that he don't have to get right. All he got to do is go sacrifice to Baal, make Baal his sacrifice. See, JC is now the bull that they was taking to the temple because they wouldn't get right. The temple is you. It's your house. They're not going to get right, so they're going to keep saying JC died. Every time they say JC died, it's like spiritually, when we was back in the land being wicked, just running to make this blood offering. Like, it's the same shit, man. And Jeremiah, like he's saying, man, "I've declared evil upon you because of the evil of the house of Israel and the house of Judah." The house of Israel and the house of Judah wasn't together in Jeremiah's time. This is a future prophecy. Let's prove that. Jeremiah, 3:18. We should all know this. "In those days, the house of Judah will walk with the house of Israel, and they will come together from the land of the north to the land that I have given as a possession to your fathers." So they wasn't back together in Jeremiah's time. But this Jeremiah 11 is telling you the prophecy is against both of them at the same time for doing the same shit over again. Because why Jeremiah is talking to you about today? Because you're supposed to be Jeremiah. And he's telling you that this is what's happening today. And the key is, where is that? That's Jeremiah 11. The key is going to be, and shalom to whoever watching, man. Like I said, the spirit just got on me, man, because I was really just meditating on what we was just talking about. And I was like, and the young brother hit it. Like he said, we had got to the point to where we had turned the temple into like this blood house. And this is why Yahweh told us, like, no longer will you do this. Because we had got to where we're just going to keep doing blood and not get right. And so last time, man, that's Jeremiah 11 and 9. Yahweh, shalom, bro, because I was really just, and I'm probably going to end. Just want to say, man, I hope everybody got shalom, y'all.